Alright, we're up to the 6th installment to the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. It's called Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. This is where the series gets really silly, but it has some highlights. So this kid is on a plane and falls asleep and goes into a dream. He looks out the window and sees Freddy as the Wicked Witch of the West. It's pretty funny, and it's really goofy right off the bat. So this kid, who we don't know the name of, has amnesia and goes to a homeless shelter where we meet the new teenage victims of this film. We have a deaf kid, a girl who doesn't like to be touched, and a kid who does drugs and is obsessed with video games. All the personalities are basically set up for the dream sequences that are to follow for these characters. The deaf kid gets his ears punctured out in his dream, but Freddy gives him a new one that's extremely sensitive to sound. It's pretty crazy. Freddy then drops some pins, which is painful for the kid. Then he starts scratching a chalkboard with his glove, and the kid's freaking head explodes. Damn! You can only imagine how painful that must have been for that kid, especially with Freddy's glove scratching it. That's some nightmare. Then we have Spencer, who's a pothead and likes video games. Freddy makes him trip out in an over-the-top dream sequence. He makes him go into the TV, and Freddy starts controlling him with his glove, like it's a video game.
Hey, you forgot the power glove!
There are some more dream sequences that make us find out more about Freddy's past. He had a daughter who's this film's lead lady, and he killed his wife. Some parts were shot in 3D, so there's a lot of gimmicky shots in here that were meant for the 3D. It might have been cool to see this in the theater, but it's just a gimmick. I like that there's a cameo by Johnny Depp on the TV.
This is your brain on drugs. Questions?
Yeah! What are you on? Looks like a frying pan and some eggs to me.
And seeing that he was one of the main teenagers in the first film, it's just kind of funny to see him return. So Maggie, who's Freddy's daughter, wants to put an end to Freddy's killing spree. So the plan, she'll put him out of the dream world and kill him when he's human, which is basically what Nancy did in the first movie. So how did they do it this time? Well, Maggie gets him pinned to a wall and puts a bomb in his chest, and he explodes. Yeah, that's it. He's the dream master, and they just blow him up. Yup, so Freddy's dead. But don't worry, he returns in the next movie. By this point in the series, it seemed like Freddy had lost his edge. So are the great scary touches of Freddy gone for good? Only the next movie will tell us, so stay tuned.